Hello and welcome to another video. As a disclaimer, this video is not sponsored. Samsung didn't pay me anything nor sent me any test models. This is my true and honest review of the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5G. Let me start by saying that this phone is not for everyone, mainly because it's trying to fix a problem that most people don't have.
Are you tired of not being able to put your phone in your pocket? The struggle is over. Presenting the new Z Flip 5G. The Z Flip is the smartphone that fits in your pocket.
This phone is interesting because instead of folding into a bigger screen, it folds into a smaller phone. Samsung is targeting this phone to the female demographic, and it's working since every girl who sees it says, and I quote, "Oh, it's so cute." And honestly, that's all there is to say about this phone. This is not trying to beat the top-of-the-line flagship. It's just a cute, compact, foldable phone that kind of looks like a makeup kit. It comes with a Snapdragon 865 Plus, 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. The main display is 60Hz at Full HD with a hole punch for the camera, and on the rear you have two more cameras, a standard and ultra-wide, and a small screen for notifications. That Snapdragon was probably overkill. The phone runs hot. It went over 50 degrees with just a couple minutes of using the camera, which is insane. I live in Korea, it's like 20 degrees right now. It would make sense if I lived in some super hot country where it's like 40 degrees, but that's not the case. When playing, the phone is around 43 and stays around that temperature, but using the camera at 4K 60fps really turns it into an oven. The cameras are like mid-range quality. They are decent. Without pixel peeping, you won't find any problems. I only found a problem when you are recording 4K at 60fps. When you try focusing something close, it does this crazy back and forth until it locks focus. But it's only in this mode. Changing to 30fps solves the issue, and only when focusing on something close to the camera. I guess it's not a big problem, but yeah, if you use that mode, videos will look a bit janky. A cool thing you can do is fold the phone 90 degrees, and thanks to the new Hinge, it will stay in position, and you can grab it like a camcorder. You have the screen here and all the controls on the side. I feel this position gives you a much better grip when shooting videos. The hinge feels really good and it will stay wherever you leave it. You can just prop it up like this to use like a tripod. I feel like the hinge is really the biggest highlight of this phone. Wherever you are, you can just leave the phone on the table or a wall and take a photo with palm gestures. Now I want to address the crease. It feels a bit worse than the Z Fold 2. In the same light conditions, the Z Flip crease was more noticeable. Oh, I'm going to make a review of the Z Fold 2, so subscribe if you don't want to miss that one. But anyway, the crease is there and you can feel it when you touch it, but when you are looking straight at the screen, you can't see it. Especially watching something like a video, you'll never see it. Try to guess which one of these screens is a Z Flip. I'll give you 5 seconds. Ready? They are all the Z Flip. You only see the crease looking at awkward angles. It's really not an issue at all. I feel like only people who never touched a foldable phone make a big deal about the crease. Even to the touch, it's not even a big bump in the screen anyway. You'll get used to it in no time. On the outside, you have this small touch display. I love that the display is completely even with the cover. You can't even notice where it starts and ends, it's completely smooth. It really makes the phone feel premium. You can swipe one way for your music controls and the other for notifications, and click each notification to read what's going on. This display also turns into a viewfinder. If you double click the power button, you can take photos without unfolding the phone. It's cute, but it's not very helpful to actually frame the shot. This screen is more about aiming than framing. But anyway, that's all you can do with the phone closed. For everything else, you need to unfold it, and honestly, it gets old fast. Think about how many times you check your phone during a day. Now, every time you do, you have to open, close, open, close, open, close. All this hassle just to end up with a screen the size of a normal phone. It doesn't feel right for me to give this phone a bad review because I'm clearly not the target audience. I have no problem putting a normal phone on my pocket. So this is a foldable with all the disadvantages of having a foldable screen, and in my opinion, none of the advantages. It's a very fragile screen that gets scratched by your fingernails, no IPS rating, and a middle crease. All of this just to turn it into a smaller phone. Considering this is at the same price point as a Note 20 Ultra, which is the best phone you can get right now and my daily driver, review coming soon, it's hard for me to recommend this if you can stick a phone in your pocket. But I'm not the target audience. Girls love this phone, it's cute. Like I said in the beginning, this phone is not trying to beat a top of the line flagship. This phone is more like a fashion statement. It's a good phone, very well built, feels premium, the screen is gorgeous, Samsung does make the best screens. It's a good phone to go into your Gucci bag, understand? This phone is not about being a good value for the price. It's about holding the future of smartphones in your hand today. And that it delivers. My name is Drew Hunter, thank you for watching and have a great day.